Look at that one. That's cool. Well, as you can see, the decorating is going to begin today. We originally planned on doing this like yard of horrors. Horrors, but that's an issue. We've had a little issue with the name. I don't know if it's gonna be like scary enough, and all the ideas that I have for like the props and things like that, I'm afraid because of, yeah, they're paper, they're like cardboard and things like that, so I'm afraid of the weather right now, which is very fickle.
I don't know if you guys know, it rains in Florida a lot.
Kind of a lot. So we're debating on whether or not we should be doing that. I'm kind of leaning towards still obviously doing that if I can find the proper things to use. Not, I think we're gonna do like a spooky witch themed graveyard in our front yard. Because my yard of horrors idea was obviously like where all your animals laid to rest, but also I kind of wanted it to be like all your childhood fears too.
What about the Land of Clowns?
I hate clowns.
We just watched, because of the Halloween Horror Nights, was it Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Watch it. It's so cheesy, but it's pretty good. But that would be really good. Why don't we do Killer Clowns? That's terrifying.
Maybe.
On so many levels.
We'll be back.
Hello, lazy kitty. You're gonna meet everyone again a little bit later. Here's a treat though. Here you go. There's some treats. We had a little issue last night or this morning. Remember all those blankets? Well, this one peed on them. So now I'm a little afraid to let her out of here because I don't want her peeing on the couch or things like that. Luna, why are you doing that? Come here, you dummy. You're so dumb. Newsflash, dude. There's other animals that live here. Also, this morning, I went to go let Zoe go meet Luna, and to make sure Zoe doesn't fall down the stairs because she's got her little hips, I accidentally dropped my Switch, and apparently, oh, not apparently, I completely broke one of my Joy-Cons. Thank God I got for my birthday some gift cards for my mom at Best Buy. So thank you, Mom. You're gonna allow me to play video games. I have to go get another one because tomorrow we have a show in Michigan. Or Detroit. Let's just say Michigan, because that encompasses everything. Obviously my tattoo is healing, not keeps healing. Well, I guess it is it's continually healing, but I have that black eye stuff, which is essentially like a petroleum jelly. But the problem is, every time I put my arm somewhere, I'm getting it everywhere.
Mark.
I basically, it's like a grease mark. So I've been getting it constantly on Allie's, whatever this thing, armrest. So I can't rest my arm. I cannot rest my arm there, babe. Also, today is our first ever CTFXC Patreon Instagram takeover.
That's
and
a mouthful.
That is a lot. That's a lot to say, and I actually didn't screw it up. But I want to put you guys in there, so you guys are now on this person's Instagram. Yep, there we go.
You mean Starla?
Yep. Oh, come on! I really wanted to see this one. This one was like really cool. Will Rika and Luna and the dogs get along? It is certain. I'll take it. That's probably why they don't have it turned on. That's cool. That is not. One, a two, a 1, 2, 3. Dueling banjos.
He looks like he might have broken his arm.
Dueling banjos. It's cool, right? I think we should really get these. Or we could just get real ones to take the saws off.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Things like these things really revolutionary. I can't talk normal.
Revolutionize.
Well, I have to kind of go like this in order.
Kind of looks like you when you wake up in the morning.
You haven't figured out, today is Allie Day. The research.
Like I want to do that.
The horrors.
Yeah, but I kind of like
House of Horrors.
I want to be smart about not spending too much money, so I think I should use what I have.
We have a bunch in the storage unit too,
So I think I'm gonna just improvise with what I have, but buy some other stuff, like a few other things.
We're at the craft place, so we probably can, not the craft, it sounds like it's a craft place.
Okay.
The craft place, so you probably can just make stuff here. Christmas already, right across from Halloween. Let me see it, Princess Allie. Your little tiara.
I want everything right now.
You need a cape.
Oh my gosh, that's
Doesn't
actually,
quite fit.
that's adorable though.
Doesn't fit.
That's so cute though.
What's the rule again for, oh, there it is. What's the rule for these?
I don't know if there's like a rule or not, but I think it's something like you leave it for someone to find.
And then we hide it somewhere else, right?
Yeah, well I think that the point of them is that it's like...
It travels?
It travels and you kind of see how far it goes, but I also think it's like something, some people, there's like little things written on it, so I think it's like if you need this little thing, you use it till you don't need it anymore and you give it to someone else.
I say we hide this. Let's hide it.
Okay.
Let's re-hide it, I should say.
Okay, so let's bring it on a trip with us.
I thought these were kind of cool, like they're like, you know, obviously glow in the dark, so it's kind of like the ooze. And then they have beakers and Bunsen burgers and all that stuff, but then I saw this one, and at first, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might guess what that looks like. Yeah, that's not creepy at all, babe. Allie and I spent a good like hour looking through it the entire day. There goes Marley, she wants to go say hi. Like reading all the suggestions that you guys have had. Good news is we've been doing things correctly. We didn't think it would be a good thing. The only thing is like this morning, like I said, she ended up peeing on the couch, the blankets and stuff. I'm coming, you can, just a second. And I don't know if that's because we're taking them into her territory, but I saw a lot of comments saying we should, and that if we keep doing this for a couple more days, then we could just let her run around. Like I said, the only thing we're really scared of is her peeing on the carpet or the couches. That's pretty much all I'm really worried about right now. Marley's ready. Came in here, had a mild panic attack. You right? Couldn't find her anywhere. Kind of panicking because we leave this open just a little bit so she can hear things and you know air comes through, but there was no like hole in the screen on either side. So I was like really kind of dumbfounded with the whole situation, but I'm not even exaggerating. It took us 10 minutes to finally find her, and she's back here, I think. Oh, there you are. Scaring the crap out of everybody. We're making some progress. This is the thing. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be holding her down. Not holding her down, but holding her. I don't know if that kind of gives her the edge. Zoe does not care. She doesn't care. She's not threatened. She's been around cats her whole life, dude. Right, Zoe? I think I've discovered something. I've used Zoe's tail to put her to sleep. Like rubbing her head. Just by using her tail. And she stopped growling. So, I was a little hesitant to kind of like pick up the camera and talk about this particular subject, but if you haven't noticed, I've been a little out of it. Yeah, that's a good word. The past couple of days in the vlog, and the reason for that is because I've been having like really bad back pain, which is something that I can typically hide, and I tend to have a lot of back pain, and right. I thought it's just because like my bed or something of that sort. I mean, that's kind of what we were. That's true. That's true. So we were kind of like blaming it on the bed for a really long time, but the past couple of days, even past couple of weeks, it's been way worse than it's ever been. Especially today for me, like it kind of reminded me of the pain that I felt when I had dengue. Was it as severe? No, but it was. You probably could tell. It was how really, Allie was yeah, today, it was just like really bothering me, and I had a really hard time filming today with Charles because I couldn't. It was like every time we walk or go somewhere or do something, like I just started getting this like shooting pain. I started getting this terrible pain in my like body, and it just sucked, and it was hard for me to like not show it, if that makes sense. Yeah, Allie's very, I want to say transparent with her emotions. So like when it comes out, like even when I am in the videos, sometimes like people can tell when I'm like annoyed or having a hard time or something. And Allie wanted to kind of talk about it because she didn't want people to say in the comments, you know, you look kind of like pissed off or whatever. Today or whatever. Something like that. So we just kind of wanted to be honest. And I was annoyed with my back. That's the truth. But like I had a hard time like really doing much today. Like our plan was to get this whole, you know, Halloween thing set up today, and I was really excited about it. But I felt so terrible. I felt so terrible and had so much pain to the point where it was like debilitating and nauseating, and I just didn't feel like myself, and I felt terrible about it. And
Charles and I had planned on like going on a date night tonight, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pursue it, it'll be fine. I did some stretches.
I did take you to get a hot fudge though.
Yes, he did take me to get a hot fudge, but I thought that it would get better, and it's just kind of like,
also,
it just sucked all day today.
It seems like it's pressure, because like all day she was saying her back was bad. So, you know, naturally I try to crack it or something like that. And you know, like the awkward, like you're hugging someone and you pull up and it looks incredibly awkward, especially if you're in public and somebody comes around the corner, which by the way, that happened today.
It did happen.
She didn't
We were
see
at
it because
Michael's.
she was facing, yeah, it was at Michael's. And I was facing this way. The lady came around the corner and we locked eyes for a second as I was doing that. It was the most uncomfortable, weird thing ever. But I tried to pop her back because she says it might have been pressure, so I couldn't do it. I'm just not that strong.
No, it's not. Well, I appreciate your help, but I just like, there's some things like I'm usually the type of person that pushes through it, and like I hide it kind of. Like I don't want you guys to ever know when I'm like upset or mad or anything of that sort, which can be taken the wrong way, but it's more that we want to portray ourselves in a positive way.
Well,
you know?
I feel like,
so
for me, it's kind of almost like a denial thing. Like,
yeah, me too. I can totally see that.
It's psychological. Like a lot of times when I don't feel well, if I admit that I'm not, if I feel like I'm not feeling well and I say, oh, I'm not feeling well, I always feel worse.
Yeah.
And it's a mental thing. I know it is. But I know Allie wanted to just kind of like say that, you know, just get out of her chest.
Yeah.
Maybe now the pressure will be off.
Yeah, now I could probably, you'll be understanding if I don't feel like the most amazing thing in the world tomorrow. But I'm sorry if I was a little out of it today. My back hurts. It just hurts.
And it's probably like, you guys probably couldn't even tell. It was more that she wanted to talk about it. And I think it literally gets it off your chest.
Yeah, it does. And it's just, like the pain that I feel, like, it kind of reminds me of the pain that I had when I had dengue. I mean, obviously, like, not as severe, but nowhere near as severe.
No.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
But it kind of freaked me out a little bit too. And I'm the type of person.
Because it's still technically in your body still.
Yeah, and I'm the type of person that I go to the worst. Not always, but in a lot of situations. Like, I'm like the WebMD within my brain. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
never
not.
Google it.
It's not that. Sorry. It's not that I Google it, but I'm just saying, like, the WebMD within inside my head is like, it's gonna be the worst thing in the world when I know it's not that.
Yeah.
But just today was like a really tough day for me in regards to like not just like feeling myself. So sorry about that. I'm going to take a hot bath with some Epsom salts.
And I gotta go get ready for the show tomorrow.
Yep, and hopefully it'll loosen all this jazz up. And tomorrow's a new day. So
if not, I'll just kick you.
Sorry if I was out of it a little bit today and a little not the funnest, because that's not my intention. Thank you guys for always being so cool and understanding. And when we have these rants, like, you're like, I get it. I have those days too. It's nice, you know, you guys say to us, it's nice to have someone that we can relate with and someone that understands or is going through the same thing that we're going through. Same thing, you know, put out to you guys as well. I'm sure there's gonna be lots of people in the comment section that are like, I have severe back pain. I totally understand where you're coming from. And it is comforting for me because it makes me feel a little less psycho.
That like she's not losing her mind.
Yeah, because that's how I feel right now.
Well, go get in the bath.
I am.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Bye guys, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.